Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay, couple more. Zach?
Is it true?
David?
What?
No, but also, are they trying to start a war between Decatur and Mooresville? Because if so, it's on.
Okay, so you think that this might be this might be something worth fighting for? Okay, now.
It is no.
Okay, one township shouldn't be superior to the other. So are you saying that just because we're residents of Decatur, and just because they're residents of Morrisville, doesn't mean that they have the right to come take over? No.
They got their own land.
Okay?
But like you said here, they have their own land, but they don't have enough for their growing economy and their growing businesses. Right. Okay, one more thought on this. Trisha, you had something to say.
Well, is this serious or is it
Well, let's move to your next point.
I think that it doesn't make sense because, like,
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So, by a show of hands, if you saw this in your local newspaper, how many of you would be outraged?
I'm
How
going
many of you would
Mooresville.
be upset if Morrisville was just taking over Decatur?
War!
How many of you would be upset if they didn't just take over, but they said, okay, since we need the room, sorry about your house, we're taking it now? No.
No.
War!
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, war.
Yeah?
I don't believe that.
Okay, so as some of you have guessed, this isn't real news.
I know it.
But I wanted to get you guys thinking about something very important. What if something like this was real? Right? Please. What if somebody else came to you and your family and said, I know you've been living here your entire life. I know your parents have lived here their entire life. I know your grandparents have lived here. But we need a little bit more space to run what we need to run, so you have to leave.
They're poor because of
Okay? If you think this is outrageous, if you feel that this is outrageous, maybe you're right. But stuff like this really happened. And that's a lot of the focus of this project is going to be a story just like this.
Yeah, about the Indians, right?
Yeah. So,
This is just like the Indians.
Okay, so to help introduce this topic, we are going to watch a brief video, and this is given from a very specific perspective. So see if you can just think about who was creating this song. What perspective were they giving it from? Why did the people in the video think that they needed more land? Where did they find the land, and who was it that gave it to them? And then we're going to discuss it after we watch the video.
and also think about, these are videos that were made a long time ago for students like you, maybe a little bit younger. I want you to think about what you get from this video and what you would learn about American expansion just through this video, okay? So really look carefully and listen closely. What do you get about American expansion just from watching this, okay?
Please walk it.